Hi, I'm Mike from Ratatat. We are editors-in-chief of Clique. We click on this movie, Days of Heaven by Terrence Malick. We started watching it together while we were making, I think, either our third or fourth record, maybe LP4. We got really obsessed with it. Mainly the narration. What's her name?
Linda Manz. She's the actress that plays this like 10-year-old girl. She narrates the whole movie. But it's interesting because I guess they filmed the movie and they had sort of a certain storyline, and then they kind of afterwards, when they were editing it, they just had the actress like come into the audio room and like make up narration as they went, and then they kind of restructured the movie around what she said.
She was only, what, like 12 years old or something?
Yeah. And then we ended up getting her to do some narration on that album.
I've been thinking what to do with my future. I could be a mud doctor.
Like we tracked her down. She was living in the desert in California. I like went and hung out with her for a day and recorded her talking a lot. But she was still really cool.
We click on Badlands.
Lot of people take it for a game. Once you get it.
It's like an older guy who like falls in love with this like younger girl. She's like a teenager, and he's kind of like a bad dude.
Kind of.
He ends up
kind of a murderer.
But he's also like, you have like compassion for him too, because he's also like, he's like an interesting guy. But yeah, he's a sociopath. He kills the girl's dad and then kidnaps her, but she's kind of like complacent in it, and they like go off driving around the country and killing people, and I won't give away the end, but Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Universal Pictures presents everything you always wanted to do in high school with everyone you always wanted to do it with.
Hey, bud, let's party.
It's, I think, Sean Penn's first movie. He plays this surfer character. He'll go into like a Burger King and just like takes his shirt off and like...
Just put the shirts back on. You see that sign? No shirt, no shoes, no ties.
You should click on it if you haven't already.
There's one video on YouTube that I click on. It's Pete Drake, Forever. He plays the steel guitar through like this tube that comes out of his mouth, and it makes this really strange sound. And it's just this weird barnyard scene with like really creepy looking backup singers. And it's amazing. I've watched it like 100 times. And it was pretty inspiring for our last record especially. Just, we got really into that kind of spacey slide guitar music.
We found a whole like series of slide guitar player performances on the Lawrence Welk show, which was like a late night show in like the 50s. Yeah, they would just have these segments where it'd be like a guy playing solo slide guitar. They always had like these incredible musicians on there, so it would just be this total virtuoso performance. I don't think there's that many players like that around anymore.
I think there's meant to be a lot of good pedal steel players in Nashville, but I think it's more of a country style. Like the videos we were more into is more like Hawaiian sounding. There's this one particular guy, Buddy Merrill and Alvino Rey. they're like completely genius. I click on Boney M.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down.
We actually, on our bus last night, we were watching a video of Daddy Cool by Boney M.
She's crazy like a fool.
What about Daddy Cool?
That was good.
If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's hilarious.
She's crazy like a fool.
What about Daddy Cool? I'm crazy like a fool. What about Daddy Cool?
It's like an old 70s disco band. I think they're German.
I recognized like some of those songs, like Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone.
And one of the other ones too, but
Sunny.
Thank you for the sunshine. Okay, let's be
Click on the Kinks.
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing.
They're definitely famous, but the Kinks, I feel like, should have been more famous. Like, as much as the Beatles. But I guess early on they got banned from America because they got in some huge fist fight on a TV show, and they couldn't go back for 5 years. And like one of their classics is Waterloo Sunset.
Chilly, chilly, it's evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine.
There's a song called This Man He Weeps Tonight.
But this man, he weeps tonight, and his head is bowed with sorrow.
this artist Springwater that we covered on our last record would fall into that category, I think. He had one song that was really big in England and maybe in the rest of Europe too. Somebody sent me a link to one of his songs and was comparing it to Ratatat. Usually when that happens, I just assume it's not going to sound anything like us because usually people are wrong. But that one, I got it and I was like, whoa, this actually, there's a real resemblance there.
Definitely Steve Miller. He has this song, Serenade, that I'm obsessed with.
Did you see the lights as they fell around you?
It's a pretty good song.
And the time is our own.
Someday Never Comes, that Creedence Clearwater Revival song.
Well, I'm here to tell you now that you never mother gone. You better lie back, you better lie young. But someday never comes.
He clicks on Creedence Clearwater.
Whatever, you click on Steve Miller.
And I click on Steve Miller.
Someday